There are moments in your life that don't make sense. Not because you don't think enough, not because you're missing information, but because what is happening is deeper than what you can see. Things slow down, plans don't move forward, doors you were expecting to open stay closed, and you find yourself asking, why is nothing happening? Why does everything feel delayed? Why does it feel like I'm stuck in the same place? And the more you think about it, the more confusing it becomes. Because on the surface, it looks like nothing is working, nothing is moving, nothing is changing. But inside, you feel something different, a quiet pressure, a subtle shift, a sense that something is happening, even if you can't fully explain it. And that's the moment where most people misunderstand their lives. Because not every season is meant to look like progress. Some seasons are meant to prepare you, and preparation rarely looks like what you expect. It doesn't feel exciting. It doesn't feel fast. It doesn't feel like growth. Sometimes it feels like nothing. Sometimes it feels like delay. Sometimes it feels like everything is being held back. But what if nothing is actually being held back? What if everything is being aligned because God doesn't move your life based on your impatience? He moves it based on purpose. And purpose requires preparation, because what is ahead of you is not small. It's not something you can step into unprepared. It's not something you can handle without being shaped first. And that shaping is happening right now. Even if you don't see it, even if you don't understand it, even if it feels like nothing is changing, because God works in ways you don't always notice. He works in your thinking. He works in your reactions. He works in your discipline. He works in your awareness. He works in the way you respond to pressure. And all of that is building you. Because if everything came too fast, you wouldn't be ready for it. If everything happened exactly when you want it, you wouldn't be able to sustain it. And that's the part most people ignore. It's not just about receiving something. It's about becoming someone who can carry it. Because what you receive is only as strong as who you are when you receive it. And if you're not ready, you lose it. You mishandle it. You walk away from it. Not because it wasn't meant for you, but because you weren't prepared for it. And God knows that. That's why He slows things down. That's why He allows pauses. That's why He allows moments that don't make sense. Not to frustrate you, but to build you. Because right now, you are being shaped in ways that are not visible yet, in ways that are not obvious, in ways that don't show up in results immediately, but they are real, they are happening, and they are necessary. Because what is coming next requires a different version of you, a version that thinks differently, a version that responds differently, a version that doesn't react out of fear, a version that doesn't go back to old patterns, a version that can handle pressure, a version that can stay grounded when things finally move. And that version is being created right now, in this moment, in this season, in this space that feels slow. Because slow does not mean stuck. Silence does not mean absence. Delay does not mean denial. It means preparation. And preparation is where everything changes. Because it's in this space that you either grow or you resist. You either trust or you fight what's happening. You either become stronger or you stay the same. And staying the same is what keeps people stuck. Not the situation, not the timing, but their refusal to grow through it. Because growth requires trust, and trust requires surrender. It requires you to accept that you don't see everything, that you don't understand everything, that you don't control everything, but God does. And that's the shift. The moment where you stop asking, why is nothing happening? And start asking, what is God preparing me for? Because that question changes everything. It changes how you see your life. It changes how you interpret delay. It changes how you respond to uncertainty. It turns frustration into awareness. It turns waiting into growth. It turns confusion into direction. Because when you realize that this moment has purpose, you stop resisting it. You stop fighting it. You stop trying to rush through it, and you begin to grow in it. And that growth is what prepares you, because what is coming next requires that growth. It requires that strength. It requires that awareness. It requires that stability. And without it, you wouldn't be able to handle what you're asking for. So instead of rushing this moment, be present in it. Instead of resisting it, learn from it. Instead of questioning everything, start trusting something. Because God is not wasting this season. He is using it. Every moment, every delay, every challenge, every feeling of uncertainty is being used to shape you, to align you, to prepare you for something bigger, something that you can't fully see yet, but something that will make sense when the time comes. And when it does, you will look back and understand. You will see why things had to slow down. You will see why things didn't work earlier. You will see why the timing mattered. Because God was not delaying your life, He was preparing you for it. And what is ahead will reflect that preparation. It will reflect who you became. It will reflect what you learned. It will reflect how you grew. And that's why this moment matters. Because this moment is not empty. It's building something inside you for what is next. So don't lose faith here. Don't give up in this space. Don't assume nothing is happening, because something is. God is working. God is preparing you right now for something bigger. So let this be your prayer. God, even when I don't understand, help me trust your process. Help me believe that you are working, even when I can't see it. Help me grow in this season instead of resisting it, and prepare me for what you have ahead. Because I know this moment is not empty. It has purpose. If you feel this, comment, I trust God, and subscribe for daily reflections.